Yes, good afternoon, my good friends. Thank you for the support you're giving us at Trucks and Tech. This is Double A, as usual, the man with the plan. So today we are on a different vehicle. We've never shot the interior or given you a driving experience of the Tata Yodha. So originally Tata inajulikana for two things. Number one, ability ya kubeba. Alafu, it's also a vehicle that announces itself that, hey guys, I'm here. Because of a crazy noisy engine sound. So there's some little bit of changes that we have made to make this vehicle a little bit more quiet, because yes, it may not be as loud as the 207, which is second generation, or the Xenon, which is third generation, but it makes the driving experience, because at some point you even ask yourself if the engine is on. So first things first, this is a 3.0 liter turbo diesel engine. Ours, of course, has been limited to 80 kph, so we've actually not tried to pass 80, but we know, as we've come from the field, we are driving at 80 kph, and it's a very interesting and comfortable drive. Now, one of the other things that has been done in the Yodha to make it also very appealing to any customer is the facelift, which you have seen in the previous videos that we've done on the Yodha, that we've shown you the exterior. We call it a facelift generation because we've given it a new face that gives it a more modern feel. And today in the field, it was actually mistaken to be a Ford Ranger. So I simply don't understand some of these things, but yeah, that's what is happening when you take it out. Now, lastly, drivability. It's quite, power steering. Of course, these are things that we are not supposed to speak much about, but yeah, if you must know, it has a power steering, so I'm enjoying the driving feel. The other thing is a 5-speed manual. We can show them the manual gear lever. Unaona niko gear 5, I am at 5 already, and I will gear down shortly as we approach a bump, because we also want you to see how the gearing for this vehicle is done. But the shifts are quite smooth, and you actually do enjoy shifting from one gear to another. So we're going back down to around 2 so that we take this bump, because it's one of those huge ones. So there's number 2, and then there's like a sweet spot there, and then we change the gear. That's number 3. We'll slow down again because we have another bump over here. So this is the Kenyan Celia Rivertex Eldoret route. If you want to test how fast your vehicle is, then this is one of those roads we can recommend. So currently at third gear, that's 4th gear, and then the 5th and final gear is there. So we currently sell it for 2.95 million Kenya shillings, inclusive of VAT and discount. We offer 5 free services at intervals of 10,000 kilometers. So we are covering you from 0 to 50,000 kilometers. And lastly, it has a 4-year warranty or 200,000 kilometers, depending on the one that comes first. Now, you don't have to buy it in cash. You can do it still, buy cash and we'll enjoy. But you can also buy it through asset finance, where we will require your financial documentation, that is your bank statements, 1-year bank statements, and or M-Pesa statements for 1 year, and then you also give us a copy of your KRA PIN and copy of your ID or your passport, and then we do the processing so that we can give you a financing percentage that will determine the deposit that you will pay. So assuming you're given 80%, you're going to pay a deposit of 590,000 shillings, if I'm not wrong, and once you pay the deposit and the financier has given us the okay, we will now hand over the vehicle to you. So it's very ideal for hardwares, very ideal for bakeries, very ideal for anyone who is into transport, either private or commercial. This is a very ideal vehicle. Of course, Double A signing out. Tim, shalala.